Singapore radar, proceed direct to Aroso, climb to flight level 240.
Direct Aroso, flight level 240.
Degrees.
Singapore,
Visibility 10 kilometers. Cloud view 1,800. Broken 15,000 feet. Temperature 28. Dew point 23. QMH 1008 hectopascals. Trend northward. Acknowledge AT's gold. Singapore Changi Airport. Info gold. Time 0900. Simultaneous parallel dependent approaches are being conducted. Expect ILS approach. Runway 20 right, or row center. Expect landing runway 20 right. Squawk mode Charlie on all taxiways. Taxiway designations may not be accurate on scenery, refer to charts. Arrival via Alpha 64 Airway. Expect to join Teban Star after Arana. Wind 200 degrees. 9 knots, variable between 170 and 240 degrees. Visibility 10 kilometers. Cloud view 1,800 feet. Broken 15,000 feet. Temperature 28. Dew point 23. QMH 1008 hectopascals. Trend northward. Acknowledge AT's gold. Singapore Changi Airport. Arrival time 0900. Simultaneous parallel dependent approaches are being conducted.
Singapore 743 to monitor advisory 122 decimal 83.
122 decimal 8, Singapore 7432, cheers.
Singapore radar, good afternoon. Back cap 705, flight level 250.
Red Cap 705 Singapore radar, please submit your flight plan.
Sorry about that. I'll double check.
Red Cap 705 Singapore radar plan for Delhi 3 Bravo arrival squawk 2265.
Lilip 3 Bravo arrival, red cap 705.
Cap 705 squawk 2265.
And squawk 2265, red cap 705.
Singapore 2 kilo monitor advisory 122 decimal 83.
Down to the Unicorn Singapore 2 kilo. Thank you very much for GHC, guys. Bye bye.
Goodbye. Indonesia A30, contact Singapore approach 124 decimal 6.
Approach 124 decimal 6, Indonesia 20, thank you for your service.
Red Cap 705 bring to Singapore via Lily 3 Bravo arrival, expect RS runway 20 right.
Lilip 3 Bravo, ILS 20 right, red cap 705.
Red Cap 705 when ready, descend to flight level 1605 star.
Descent 160 by top or red cap 705.
705 negative when ready, descend 5 star to flight level 160.
Right, ready, descent 5 star to flight level 160, red cap 705.
Landing gross weight is less than or equal to the landing climb limit.
Descent checklist.
Recall. Check. Landing gross weight is less than or...
Descent checklist.
Recall. Check.
Checked.
Notes. Check.
Anti-skid non-normal checklist.
Checklist complete. Accept.
Descent checklist. Descent checklist, please.
Recall. Check.
Checked.
Notes. Check.
Checked.
Landing data.
Set.
Approach briefing. Completed.
Completed.
Checklist complete.
Redcap 705 contact Singapore approach 124.6 good day.
1246, good day, Redcap 705.
Qantas 1 monitor advisory 1 to 2 days, no 8 good day. Qantas 1 monitor advisory 1 to 2 days, no 8.
Advisory 1 to 2 decimal 8. Apologies, Qantas 1. Thank you for the wonderful ATC. Good day.
Good day.
Florida, November 1, India, Sierra, Qantas, February 1, 0166.
November 1 Tango Sierra Singapore Radar proceed direct to Anito climb to flight level 410.
Very active for November 1, Tango Sierra.
Control Philippine 501, ready for descent.
Philippine 501 descent 5 star to flight level 160.
Descend via star to 160, Philippine 501.
Bravo 54, runway 20 right, working.
Roll 154, turn right whiskey, contact, turn left onto whiskey, apologies, contact Singapore ground 124.3.
Left on whiskey and 124.3, I'm Bravo 54.
Good on 18 Lima, climb flight level 240 final, and contact me 123.7.
240 final, contact 123.7, square 18 Lima. Singapore radar, square 18 Lima with you.
Good on 18 Lima, Singapore radar.
Singapore radar, red cap 705.
Cap 705, Singapore radar, pass message.
Approach is close there, just to contact you.
Roger. Good on 18 Lima, proceed direct subcar.
Direct subclass, go to 18 Lima.
Singapore radar Indonesia 830, flight level 100, descending to 7,000. Correction, descending to 7,000.
Indonesia 30, Singapore radar, maintain 7,000 feet.
Confirm descent to 3,000 for Indonesia 830.
Indonesia 30, negative, maintain 7,000 feet.
Continue descent to 7,000 feet, Indonesia 830.
Cap 705, descend 3,000 feet.
Descent 3,000 feet, red cap 705.
Cap 705, flight heading 070.
Say again for red cap 705.
Red cap 705, flight heading 070.
Heading 070, red cap 705.
Singapore radar, Indonesia 830, 7,000 feet.
Indonesia 830, descend 4,000 feet.
Prepare cabin. We are
Descend
landing soon.
4,000, Indonesia 830.
Good afternoon, Singapore radar, descend FF777 at holding point runway 20 center.
Cat 710 Singapore approach. Singapore radar, surface wind 190 degrees 10 knots. Climb 3,000 feet, runway 20 center, clear for takeoff.
Good for takeoff runway 20 center, FF710.
Cap 705, target heading 110.
Right 110, vector 705.
Philippine 501, descend 10,000 feet, QNH 1008.
10,000 feet and QNH 1008 for Philippine 1, correction 510.
November 1 Tango Sierra Monitor 122 decimal degree. Number 1 Tango Sierra Monitor 122 decimal degree.
Singapore radar, Indonesia 830, 4,000 feet.
Indonesia 830, maintain 4,000 feet, flight heading 340.
Can you say again for Indonesia 830, please?
Cat 705, target heading 180, clear ILS approach runway 20 right.
Maintain 4,000, clear ILS approach runway 20 right, Indonesia 830.
Negative, not for you, red cap 705, turn right now heading 230, clear ILS 20 right.
Right 230, clear 20 right, IS vector 705.
Indonesia 830, fly heading 345.
Flight heading 345, Indonesia 830.
Kuda 185 monitor 122 decimal.
122 is Kuda 185.
Indonesia 830, turn left heading 290, descend 3,000 feet.
Descend to 3,000 and heading runway 20, turn left heading runway 20 right, Indonesia 830.
Indonesia 830, negative, turn left heading 290.
Turn left heading 290, Indonesia 830.
FF775 fully established.
Okay, 705, surface wind 190 degrees, 10 knots, runway 20 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 20 right, aircraft 705.
Pre-flight checklist, please.
Oxygen, tested 100%. Checklist complete.
Before start. Taxi checklist, please. Before takeoff checklist, please. After takeoff checklist, please. Descent checklist. Approach checklist, please.
Initial A30 to left heading 230, clear ILS
Checklist
approach runway
complete.
20 right.
Turn left heading 230 and clear ILS runway 20 right Indonesia 30.
Singapore control. Hello, Singapore 315 with you now at flight level 170.
Singapore 901, question. Singapore 315, Singapore radar, squawk 20, question, squawk 2215.
Squawk 2215, Singapore 315.
Singapore radar Indonesia 30 establish localizer runway 20 right.
Indonesia A30, continue approach runway 20 right.
Continue approach runway 20 right Indonesia 30.
Singapore radar, good afternoon, Singapore 907.
Singapore 941, Singapore radar, squawk 2221.
Squawk 2221, Singapore 907.
Singapore 315 identified, clear Singapore, Lelit 3 Bravo arrival, runway 20 right.
Clear to Singapore, Lily 3 Bravo arrival, runway 20 right, Singapore 315.
Singapore 315, confirm your time accelerating.
Can you repeat that, sorry?
Confirm you are time accelerating.
Affirm. Do you want me to dial it back to 1x?
435, affirm resume normal speed and descend 7,000 feet, QNH 1008.
Roger will do it to 1x and descend 7,000 feet, Singapore 315.
Cap 705, Cape Whiskey 6, turn right Whiskey.
Whiskey 6 right, Whiskey, aircraft 705.
Philippine 501, descend 5,000 feet.
Descend 5000, Philippine 501.
Indonesia 830, surface wind 190 degrees, 10 knots, runway 20 right, clear to land.
Runway 20 right clear to land Indonesia 830.
Aircraft 705, and can we switch to ground?
Cap 705, contact Singapore ground 124.3.
1243, good day, aircraft 705.
Singapore radar, Singapore 830, holding short of runway 20 center at Tango 1. We will need another 2 minutes before start.
Singapore 830, Singapore radar roger. Hawaii holding point Tango 1, report ready.
Holding point Tango 1, we call back before when ready, Singapore 830.
Singapore 941 identified, maintain flight level 400. -1 monitor 122.8, bye-bye. Singapore 315, speed 220 knots.
220 knots, Singapore 315.
Singapore radar Indonesia HP0 pocket runway 20 right via whiskey.
Indonesia 830, vacate whiskey 6 turn right whiskey, contact Singapore ground 124.3.
Turn right on whiskey contact ground 124.3 Indonesia HP0. Thank you.
Philippine 510, descend 4,000 feet.
Descend 4000, Philippine 510.
Singapore 315, descend 6,000 feet.
Descend 6,000 feet, Singapore 315.
Singapore 315, descend 5,000 feet, reduce speed 200 knots.
Descend 5,000 feet and speed 200 knots, Singapore 315.
Radar Singapore 830, holding short of Tango 1, runway 20 center, we are ready for departure.
Singapore 830, roger, line up runway 20 center.
Line up and wait, runway 20 center, Singapore 830.
Philippine 5401, fly heading 350, reduce speed 200 knots.
So repeat after Philippine 501.
Philippine 501, reduce speed 200 knots, fly heading 350.
200 knots and heading 350, Philippine 501.
Singapore 315, turn left heading 040.
040, Singapore 315.
Philippine 501, turn left heading 290, descend 3,000 feet.
290 and descend 3,000 feet, Philippine 501.
Singapore 515, descend 4,000 feet, reduce speed 180 knots, maintain till 8 mile final. Singapore 315, reduce speed 180 knots till 8 mile final.
Speed 180 knots and till, sorry, what was the rest of the part?
Reduce 180 knots till 8 mile final.
Till 8 mile final, speed 180 knots, Singapore 315.
Philippine 501, reduce speed 180 knots till 8 mile final.
180 knots until 8 miles final, Philippine 501.
Singapore 315, descend 4,000 feet, turn right heading 080.
4,000 feet and right 080, Singapore 315.
Singapore 830, surface wind 190 degrees 10 knots, climb 1,000 feet, runway 20 center, clear for takeoff.
Climb 2,000 feet, clear for takeoff, runway 20 center for Singapore 830.
Philippine 501, turn left heading 230, clear ILS approach runway 20 right.
230 and cleared for ILS 20 right, Philippine 501.
Singapore 830, climb 3,000 feet. Singapore 830, climb 3,000 feet. Singapore 315, descend 3,000 feet.
Descend 3,000 feet, Singapore 315.
Singapore 315, turn right heading 170, cleared ILS approach runway 20 right.
170 and cleared ILS approach runway 20 right, Singapore 315.
1000. Radar, can you confirm 2000 feet for Singapore A30?
Singapore A30 identified, climb to flight level 240.
Climb to flight level 240, Singapore A30.
Philippine 501, reduce speed 150 knots till 4 mile final.
150 knots until 4 miles final. Philippine 501.
$500. $400.
Flight slow.
Approaching 300.
Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow.
200. Minimums.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Singapore 315 at 8 miles, reduce speed 150 knots till 4 mile final.
At 8 miles, reduce speed to 150 knots till 4 mile final. Singapore 315.
feet remaining. feet remaining.
Singapore 830, proceed direct Victor Tango Kilo.
Proceed direct Tango Echo Kilo for Singapore 834.
Singapore 830 negative, proceed direct Victor Tango Kilo.
Direct to Tango Kilo, Singapore 830.
Control Philippine 501, landing clearance.
Philippine 501, surface wind 190 degrees 10 knots, runway 20 right, clear to land.
Clear land 20 right, Philippine 501, thank you.
Strong Singapore 941 meters, out of confidence.
Singapore 941, how many minutes away do you require?
Approximately 20 minutes.
Approved, report back. Philippine 501, turn left, whiskey, contact Singapore ground 124.3.
Left on whiskey and contact ground 1243. Ground Philippine 501 on Whiskey.
Philippine 501 Singapore ground, evening, taxi whiskey, hold short Quebec.
Taxi Whiskey, hold short Quebec, Philippine 501.
Ground Qantas 2 Bravo holding short Tango 1.
Qantas 2 Bravo, contact Singapore radar 123.7, bye bye.
Singapore radar 123.7, Qantas 2 Bravo, see ya.
Cathay 839er, continue taxi Tango, holding point Tango 2, runway 20 center.
Continue taxi by Tango Hotel Tango 2 runway 02 center, Cathay 839.
Philippine 501 Bay Charlie 18 taxi whiskey Quebec Quebec 1.
Charlie 18 via Whiskey, Quebec, Quebec 1, Philippine 501, thank you.
Cathay 39er, contact Singapore radar 123.7, bye bye.
Check Singapore radar 123.7, Cathay 839.
Singapore 964 request taxi. Singapore. Say again your call sign? 9064. Singapore 964 taxi Papa 8 hold short Quebec.
Taxi Papa 8 hold short Quebec, Singapore 9064.
New Zealand 6007 continue taxi Tango holding point Tango 2 runway 20 center.
Taxi Tango.
Singapore ground. Hello, Singapore 315 with you now. Vacated Whiskey 6. Request taxi to gate.
Singapore 315 Singapore ground, hello. Taxi whiskey Quebec hold short Papa 7.
Taxi Whiskey Quebec hold short Papa 7. Singapore 315.
Singapore 964 continue taxi Papa 8 Quebec holding point Tango 1 runway 20 center.
Continue taxi Papa 8 Quebec Tango 1 hold short 20 center, Singapore 9064.
And ground lows, FedEx 345 requesting turns to Karachi.
FedEx 345 Singapore ground, hello, standby for ATC clearance number 1. New Zealand 6007 contact Singapore radar 123.7, bye bye. Singapore 964, you've missed Quebec. Recleared taxi Papa 8, Tango, holding point Tango 1, runway 20 center.
Apologies, reclear Papa 8 Tango 1 20 center, runway 964.
FedEx 345 Singapore ground. 345, your flight plan is unavailable. Stand by, I will send you a route.
Okay, stand by. Let me check.
Singapore 22 requesting I have a clearance to Newark.
Singapore 22, Singapore ground, hello, stand by for ATC clearance number 2.
All doors to
Stand by number 2, Singapore 22.
Send it again. You see it? FedEx 345.
Please open this door.
5345 negative, your flight plan route is unavailable. Stand by, I will send you a new route.
This is the captain. How do you hear?
Hi, Captain. Hear you loud and clear.
We require some equipment.
Make your choice.
Shots.
Sure I can.
Singapore 22, ATC clearance.
Singapore 22 ready to copy.
Singapore 22, clear to Newark. Toman 5 Bravo departure, scope 0136.
Speed brake. Armed. Checklist complete.
Shutdown checklist, please.
Singapore 22 cleared to Newark via the Toman 5 Bravo departure and squawk 0136 Singapore 22.
Singapore 22, reback, correct.
Off. Packs. Off.
Singapore 964, contact Singapore radar 123.75.
We're low 237, Singapore 96 forwarded.
Singapore 315, continue taxi Quebec, Papa 7, Bay Echo 27.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Singapore 315, continue taxi Quebec, Papa 7, Bay Echo 27.
Continue taxi Quebec Papa 7 Gate Echo 27 Singapore 315.